Truth Cafe Podcast. Hello everyone, welcome to Truth Cafe Podcast with me Toka Riz.
Alongside Womboy, awili.
I always keep forget. I'm almost saying random discussion. You're recording random on Thursday night. So kili yangu bado afanyika random discussion. Anyway, how you doing?
How am I doing? I'm okay. I mean, niko tu. As in,
if you're okay, you're okay. Before we start getting into the detail, we see you on social media, boy.
man.
We are following. Tuna follow pale social media.
I'm happy.
Clearly you're happy at me and my food.
Like, that's all I meant. Like,
me and my
do you know
food.
people didn't get that?
Walai.
Hey, I was like,
manze. Me, the caption is what took me out. See, I see the video. Me, I was like, oh, whatever. I was like, me and my food.
Me and my food.
Wow, what a bold statement. Ulishiba hiyo siku?
Mbaya, bro. Mbaya.
Lakini jehanamu wewe huyo.
Si hivyo.
Fornicating.
Eating as in food.
Ulikula chakula?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ay, excuse me.
Why you? Hey, excuse me.
Don't indulge in sex.
Are you being celibate?
No.
Is he aware you're not indulging? Is he aware? It's a decision you made by yourself?
No, it's a decision we made together. We're not indulging in sex until marriage. And marriage is coming.
It's coming,
on the way. By the way, let me tell you.
Okay.
Tumefika hapo kwa by the way, let me tell you.
Yes, just carry on.
Okay.
You sound very excited about
it. So, me have never... Okay, this is me speaking for myself. Like, me have never been part of a rurashio.
For real?
Yeah, like I've really...
No, at me, I've never been a rurashio.
I've never been part of a rurashio. Well, my parents did one, but I was so young, so I didn't get anything. Now, watoto tulemba watoto wakai sijui wapi.
Yeah, they're not... Hata me, my dad did rurashio recently. Not recently.
A few
years ago. And what happened is watoya wafai kuwa huko.
Yeah.
So si tuliacha nyumbani wakaenda ushago, did their thing. But yeah.
Hey, yenyu ni mbaya, bro. Si tulikuwa huko. Tulikuwa kwa venue.
But so unajisi tulikuwa tushazeeka. I was a grown man already. So, sifai kuwa huko. I'm not supposed to be there. So mzee akaenda akalipa deni. Ndio alikuwa amechukua mtoto watu na deni.
I feel like ningeitisha hizo vitu.
Ni zako.
Zinakuanga town.
Wewe fanye podcast. Vumilia.
So I've never been part of a rurashio. And a cousin of mine is doing a rurashio like next week on the 12th. I'm so excited for no apparent reason because I just want to be part of it. And
are you one of those ladies who gets excited by weddings? Are you looking forward to your wedding?
Yes. What do you mean?
Like, do you see that and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna put on a gown? Do you fantasize
not
about
like
it?
That, as in, mine is not really about how I'm gonna wear. It's about the good time that I'm gonna have. It's gonna be a blast.
On a wedding?
Yeah.
The experience I have on a wedding, not my wedding really, but weddings I have attended, the last thing the bride and the groom have is happiness. You're going to stressful. That thing is stressful.
For me, bro.
That,
as in me, I'm just gonna have a good time. I'm gonna have like a limited amount of people so that I have a good time. Una get? Sikusketi supu ya njahe imemwagika huko. Nini imefanyika. Nah, man. I just wanna go and have a good time and get married.
Yeah.
And be free and do all. Do you see those things that you can't do in front of your parents?
Yeah.
I can't tell my wife to dance and bend over because my parent is watching. I want to be able to do that. I want to do those things that I know I'm going to do in my marriage, in my wedding. So that I know this is what I'm, getting myself into.
There's one wedding that I attended that set standards for me. And it's a wedding that nearly small me. I was a very small kid in primary. And it's the only wedding I saw me in my entire life. It was my aunt was getting married by a German man. Ilikuwa Mombasani pale.
Wewe kwenye beach.
That's what nakwambia ali set standard because that harusi we were like only 30 people max. Wow. Chakula ilikuwa ya buffet. Na zile buffet wa Kikuyu ya masufuria.
Buffet.
unajua riza.
Buffet ni mingi.
Unajua kuna zile
kisufuria kikubwa kia mokimo, kingine kia mchele pila njeri.
Supu. Hivyo. That was professional buffet and self-service. That was the first time I think I went to a buffet. Bro, shamba nilikuwa nayo.
Ulijaza kila kitu kisani kilikuwa kimeinama.
Yeah, but it was beautiful. And the fact that, so what this guy did, in coast alifanyia south coast Diani. So like hata kama ulikuwa unataka kudandia ni ngumu because there was transport tailored for those people. Lazima mngevuka ferry, after mvuke ferry mwende place inaitwa Ukunda in a hotel called Chinese restaurant. Like it was just beautiful. So me hata nilikawa like if I'm gonna do a wedding, that's the time. It was fun. We were up until it was amazing. It was amazing. Other than that, all the other weddings naendanga sikulangi hata nachokanga. Like I think all the weddings I've attended sikulangi. The only thing I ate ni ile mother atakuwa ameiba kuja na.
Okay, let me give
because mother anakuwa kwa miti karibu zote.
Let me give you a secret of eating in a wedding. Watu wakiwa kwa kanisa kuja reception wako. When you get to the reception as the first person, you will never miss food. In fact, you'll get the best food. Watatokea mingi. Lakini ukiona kila kimekuwa kubwa wanakufanya. Unajua mimi kwanza
you see, because my mom is like our professional cutting people. So she's not, but as a kid I was never one of those kids who misused my mom's name. Me mtoto wa Naomi. You know,
must be nice.
No, I never did that. That's what I'm saying.
Oh shit,
I never did that. So always nilikuwa njaa. So food nakula ni yenye madhe
amefikiria amekumbuka ni mtoto
ataficha akuje nao home. But kwa veni hungry.
I mean, I look forward to weddings and I ensure like I remember the last wedding I went to was one of the parents of my friends, yeah. And I took one of my friends along. Nakwambia tulifika tu hivi. We were the first persons, by the way. Hadi tulikuwa tumekaa place. Wow, tulikuwa tumekaa place yenye imelabeliwa ni SG for the groom's family and SG for the like, you know what?
We belong here.
We belong here, man.
Because no one really cares in those weddings.
Yeah, who will ask us?
When wakina nani? Who cares? Ni kazi na how do you verify
that?
that?
So I got there, I picked my food, sat in the groom's side and we ate.
You ate?
Yeah. So that's the thing.
So you look forward to your wedding?
I look forward to my wedding, man.
At what age do you think you're going to get married?
Man, ibu acha hizo vitu, bro.
Sinauliza.
Acha hizo vitu. Ama after nadhani nitamoka by 21 nitakuwa na nyumba kama Kylie. Sasa
ama after usha graduate ukatupa kofia wewe huyu ushaenda.
Mimi hata ningekuwa na option ya kwenda sasa hivi then ningekuwa nilienda.
Is that how much you want to get married?
No, that's how much like I feel. Let's not even. Don't want to cry.
Umechoka na maisha?
Nimechoka bro.
Umechoka kweli?
Kwanza acha nikwambie bro. Ile siku ya corona ilikuja, I was really asking myself many questions. I was like, sasa ningekuwa na mtoto because we're about to die, no? Sasa ningekuwa na mtoto, I'd have been married. I'd have been, you know.
The good thing uko na mzee anajulikana kwenyu. The only bit that is left is legitimizing the whole thing.
Unajua jana by the way nilikuwa nafikiria last time kuna episode ulisema eti ujui kama nitalipiwa rurashio. Jana shina kwetu. I was like,
si ni ukweli?
You have.
Si ni ukweli?
Ashinangi kwetu.
Bro.
Ashinangi kwetu. Anakujanga but ashinangi kwetu.
Yeah, but that's what I meant. Like hapa na hapa, walking distance.
Yeah. That's gonna be a boring ass ratio.
Sasa hata anakuja kunegotiate.
Like the convoy can't even be big enough.
Lakini acha nikwambie, unaona saka mimi wa kwenyu, naweza mcharge sana. Zile chakula zote amekula kwa hiyo nyumba.
Nah, he's so modest. Like he's one of those.
Hakulangi kwenyu.
Akikuja ananiambianga ujue sasa mimi sitakuja kwenyu in like another 5 months.
What?
So I have to like look for an excuse to make him come back.
Nilete laptop.
And you see the thing is I want to break this cycle.
Let me tell you something, guy. Unaona hiyo gangster bana kwanga mambo yake na chali yake. One, she is annoying. Like unaona those big babies. I've never like the time to shoot podcast kwa kina Wamboy. That's when I experienced all this. Wamboy is like a big baby. Like sijui
unafanya?
Like I was like is the una hiyo kubwa yako yote.
Like that's how I am.
Wamboy was
the love.
On the nerve of the boyfriend, she's being kiddish. Ati unanikasirisha, unaniambia hivyo mimi. I was like, yo.
It is what it is.
Anyway.
So, I have a mission to break a cycle in my family. So, one time
amlipiwangu mahari.
Hapana umbo wewe. So one time me and my mom were arguing. I was a bit young. So young.
Ambao unajua saa zingine ukisemanga hivyo, people think you're 40.
No, but
sema tu a few years in your teens, use teens.
But you see, I've really grown and such things. I look at them and I'm like, I was really a kid.
Okay.
So we argued with my mom because she was like, Mimi, I had brought a few male friends to the house. So my mom was like, Mimi usiniletee wanaume kwa nyumba yangu sijui nini. I was like, okay, fine. And then I got so angry, and it became like anger, and I was showing emotions, like nilikuwa tu nimejam.
The usual one boy, technically.
No, as in nilikuwa tu nimejam. You know, my mom has never seen me kama nimekasirika vibaya hivyo. So nilikuwa nimejam, I'm throwing tantrums everywhere, nini. So my mom ni wale watu wenye akiona kitu, she won't talk at that time. She'll take a few days, like 2 or 3 days, to think about what she's gonna tell you, and then she's gonna like atakukalisha chini apeleke story side pale huko una expect. So she's one of those people. So she's like, so that time she sat me down, she's like, mimi kwetu vile nimezaliwa, my mom was not one of those parents who entertained me going out with people, entertained me bringing guys along, like she doesn't know how to deal with people bringing boyfriends at home. Unaget, and she doesn't know how to have these conversations of boyfriends and girlfriends like that. She doesn't know because she doesn't have the experience. The mom didn't do that for her. So me, I'm on a mission to change that. So that's why I keep on bringing male home, so that if you have a question to ask, you'd better ask it now.
Okay, me, I've never taken anyone quit.
I think it's important that people do that. I think it is, so that actually the parents get to familiarize with who you're dating, who this person is, so that wasikupeana tu hivyo kwa nyangao ina akili.
Yeah, and you know, but the funny thing is though, that's how it used to be kitambo. Like, let me speak for my parents. That's how my dad got to know my mom. Like, venye alijana mamangu, alikuwa anaenda kwao sana, anakula sapa, anajuana na babro wake. So I think that makes sense. At my big age bado sijaifanya hivyo.
Utafika tu hapo. Kuna mtu tu atakufanya magoti zako zitetemeke hivi. Utamkimbiza nyumbani, utashangaa. I was watching the McG Nasty C interview, and McG asked Nasty C, you still with your girl? And he's like, yeah, it's been 9 years now. And then he's like, why are you still with a girl 9 years now? And you're a superstar, you can have any girl you want, celebrities and whatnot. And then he's like, I like her because she gets me, we goof together, we're good friends, like tumetoana mbali. Unaget?
Yeah,
and I think that's the most important.
That's the most important thing.
If you can get somebody who you're good friends with, your parents relate to them well, your friends relate to them well, that's about it.
Nasemanga nitakuja kupiga wazazi wangu surprise. Hata sitawaambia naleta kimutu mimi.
Utaenda tu na
naenda tu, watafanya nini?
Hakuna.
What's the what Shiro, unalala na ule sawa?
Okay.
Utalala kwa kitanda yako.
Jesu.
Because mimi napanganga vitu nikiingia haya. Alafu nasipikishe kwa hii nyumba. Unajua shida ya mother-in-law, lazima watese mtoto wa watu.
Hapana, si wote. Like me, mama Meo is so nice to me.
Nasipikishe, huyu ni mgeni.
Mimi ni wa kuchagua mchele. Naenda ndo nimeanza kuweka hizi vitu, ndio nianza kuchagua mchele. Nikienda hivi nazo,
nakwambia utakuwa unaendaga hizi ma family gathering.
Wananiongelelea. Mr. Wakienda.
Like,
just not to be rude or arrogant, but me, I'm not those kinds of people. Like me, I don't enjoy family gatherings. I really don't. So sidhani that will change.
But I'll have to prepare her psychologically.
Jua watu they're gonna roast the shit out of you.
Maka.
Twende kapepetwe.
Naambia babe, huku ukiwa utalia bure. Utalia si show. Si show. Guy, everyone quote is blunt and don't care. Like
they
people
just give you the piece.
People are insensitive.
Yeah.
Like my shosho kasa, guy, mnajua atakosha sufuria huko. That's my shosho. She can say that and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
But anyway.
How are you?
I'm easy.
We've taken 14 minutes to ask me how I am.
No, you were telling me about your wedding and your boyfriend's shenanigans. Not that we care. I'm easy, man. I'm excited about this.
About your koti.
Mbona?
Nataka kuona kama umenona. Unajua last time nilikuwa
What is wrong with you? By this stop pushing that narrative. How many kgs are you, boy?
I don't know. Now I think I've added a bit of weight. But I was 65 at some point. What? How many kgs are you?
62.
You're so skinny. Bro, let me tell you, it's not even about you. By the way, this is something that I came to understand. Guys don't tell you you're fat because of your kgs. They tell you you're fat because of your appearance.
I'm not skinny. I have been skinnier.
No, for Chari is I think maybe 70 kgs now or more, right? But I look bigger than for Chari because of how I look.
I have heavy bones.
And you're like, let's say 62 kgs, but you look weak. You look 50, bro.
No, man.
Nakwambia tu sweater juu hapa.
No, I'm easy.
Angalia vile nguo zimekuwa oversized.
Mama utani slander by the way.
Imagine I just need to
I'm easy, man.
We need to talk.
I'm easy. I'm happy the way I am.
Ila siku nitakuja kuona hii.
Siwezi fika hapo kwani ni what is wrong with me?
Nikiona hii hapo sasa ndo nitajua you're not okay. I know things are not fine.
I'm easy. No, actually I think I'm 60. Nilipima juzi.
See? You've lost weight.
No, I haven't lost weight. I was 60 before too.
You were 62. You just said 62.
No, yeah, ni kitambo I think. 64 kuna time nilipima 64 nikidonate damu. Then I pimad the other time 60 juzi. But that's it. Naona napeleka kwa bucha kwani. Anyway, can we talk about Chadwick Boseman, man? Did it hurt you?
A whole lot.
You know what? That was the first celebrity death that got to me. Me sikwangi mtu away. I never miss junasemanga miss kujui. But I think the Chadwick thing it got me like a good one. I was shocked. Niliamka asubuhi Instagram kwa search feed Chadwick. I'm like, you guys, are you serious? Are you serious, guys? But and I think it's human nature. Ukisikia mtu amekufa unaulizanga nini imemuua. So when I knew about the colon cancer, I kind of felt relieved because I'm like, okay, at least for the family, this is something
they knew.
Yeah, they were prepared psychologically. Yeah. They knew at some point in time we're gonna have to say goodbye. But for us as the fans, we didn't know nothing, bro. Yeah. But it hit out. Do you know, I've been watching interviews about this guy. I've watched Black Panther again. What is wrong with 2020?
All right, so here's what I think, Carisia. For me, it was a moment of sadness for a few hours. Okay? So I got on WhatsApp, I saw it on people's status, and then I rushed to Instagram. And then I saw like the whole story. Now, and then it capsized kidogo. Ikarudi chini. And then now when I got online, everybody's bringing out interviews, everybody's bringing out
I think that's what even got to me the most.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. So that's how I like got to experience that pain. I'm still waiting to see what Lupita Nyong'o has to say. Because she's the only person who has not spoken.
But you know those people, I'm sure it made me hate vibaya sana.
Yeah.
Those ones.
Yeah, and Michael B. Jordan, yeah.
Like I know you see those were basically family. Like because with these people when they start doing movies, such movies take a long time. So you're together for a while, sure. You build rapport. So I can't even man. Imagine in 2020 in 1 year losing Black Mamba and Black Panther.
I don't think I'm mature enough to keep it a secret as he did. Yeah. Me, I'd be throwing tantrums everywhere, bro.
But I think I would do that. I believe I'm one of those people. Like I even say, God forbid, if anything happens to my parents, I don't think I'm going to be one of those potential people I lost my mom or my dad. Because what mtafanya nini?
See, they will sympathize with you.
Ndio nini afufuke?
No, like sympathy. Sympathy is good.
I hate sympathy, FYI. That's the thing. I hate sympathy. And I think for that reason alone, I won't tell anyone. I might just not tell it. I might disappear. I'll just go dark. But you will, hata kama kuja kujua, you'll know it months later. But when it happened, at you on WhatsApp status, I lost my mom. It's fine. There's people who deal with it that way. But I'm not that kind of person. So even when I have something, I would be like dying. As in, I wouldn't. I hate sympathy. Sympathy worsens things for me. Like uoishe, constant RIP, constant.
I think I need the sympathy so that I can feel Woshe and cry. Because if I don't feel the sympathy, I'm not gonna. See, you know me.
Yeah.
If I don't cry, then that's gonna haunt me like for a few weeks. But if I get the sympathy, I get to release it as soon as possible. Does
the death discussion scare you? Are you afraid to talk about death?
Who's
like
death?
Your own death, family, close, like
close family, yes.
No
parents, yes.
No, okay.
Siblings, yes.
Does it scare you to have it or even think about it?
I mean, I guess that depends, yeah. Because if it's something that I know is long term, like some long term illness like that, then I've been prepared.
I was telling you before we started recording. I think the worst thing that could ever happen to me is watching a close family friend or a friend or a relative going through a terminal disease or chronic. Because unajua ni ile you all know the outcome. Unless Jesus himself comes and puts his hand on her or him, we
That's
all
why.
know.
Yeah.
And you imagine seeing, and I'm one of those people who doesn't like feeling helpless. I don't like seeing you in pain. I'm like, what can I do? Like, because I feel I should do something to ease the pain.
Yeah.
But we both know there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
And things like cancer, man, it's like a dead sentence. Yes, you might elongate your life ukiwa na kakitu, but at some point in time,
it's gonna finish you.
You will go. And you know, that's what scares me the most, because look at Bob Collymore. He had the best health service that could buy him. Chadwick hawezi sema pesa ilikuwa shida.
Hey, walikuwa na maweng, bro.
Unaget? But still, when you look at these people, the outcome was the same. So you're like, so you know, when something like that happens, I don't know, that will break me like completely.
Yeah.
As a human being, I don't think I have the mental capacity or the strength to be like, watch someone die of. You know, basically it's like you watching someone die.
Yeah.
Uko hapo kila siku unaenda unamuona, unarudi.
Kuconfirm.
But cancer is, what is cancer?
Cancer is sick.
Do you know even Kevin Hart's mother died from ovarian cancer? Yeah, man. I remember watching his doc and he was talking about how the mother died. As in, it was just sad. Hadi alianza tu kulia. Because now, wanaenda usiku muona but wanajua that's it. It's the end of it. And the mom was like, because you know the outcome, don't tell me about my death. Can we talk about some fun things? Because we know the outcome. Even if you cry, it won't change anything.
Yeah.
So can
but
we
I
talk
feel
about...
like me, I'm those people who would recommend euthanasia. You know what that is?
What is that?
When you think somebody is almost dying, you just decide to pull the plug yourself.
Oh yeah.
I would do that for myself.
For my same
put,
here.
Yeah, to
Same
put
here.
people out of the misery.
The misery.
I would do that
Saki
to
kuachia
myself.
madeni mimi.
Yeah, I would pull the plug myself.
Because I'll be like, so tumepiga hesabu sawa. Is there any hope? Ukianza kuniambia it's 30%, I'm like, okay, adios bitches.
Adios MFs.
Adios. As in, it's fine. I know you love me. I know you care.
Yeah.
But yo, like, it's weird how death makes you appreciate life more.
Yeah.
It's just weird. It's just because imagine if Chadwick was your relative, because he's someone's relative. So imagine that imagine dealing with that in your family. How would that make you feel?
Let's talk about the wife who has never been part of the limelight.
But ni mrembo.
Ni painting. And she was recently married secretly.
I know, man.
Recently.
Hata sasa nikawa kona mtoi, right?
Bado. Wana mtoto.
I hope alikuwa amefreeze spams.
Spams zake.
I hope.
Uko na ujinga. Mimi nilikuwa ndani unasema I hope alikuwa amefreeze funds.
Hapana, funds niko sure you smart enough. Spams, unajua ni wazungu. This white people shit. I know it's black, but you know, you get
white people.
Yes, yeah, huko. You know, they're like, oh, we want to have our kids after we are done hustling, so let's freeze your ovaries. I freeze my spams, and then after X years, I really hope.
Jesu.
Because hiyo mbegu kai imeenda hivyo.
Si fiti. Man, rest in peace.
43.
Like ako 43 ama 41?
43. Was 43. Kijana mdogo man. Unaona at times ukisemanga 43 na kamzee, but when someone dies you're like, nah, he's very young.
Very young.
He's very young.
But he's had his whole career ahead of him, man. Like,
but you know what sad is? His career ndo ilikuwa at his peak.
Yeah.
Hakukaa chini ya kule hiyo pesa yake. Like career yake sasa ndo and it's just crazy how that guy was lovable. It's just crazy.
He's just kind. He was like, just one kind person.
You know, it's a crazy thing. Even when he was battling cancer, alikuwa anaenda cancer center kuona watoi.
Yeah.
Naye akona cancer.
Sad. Let's not.
I really hope I can become that bigger person.
Yeah.
Because imagine you're battling and you're there giving... I saw an interview where he was talking about these kids who are battling cancer, and they were like, we are holding on to so that at least we wait for Black Panther to premiere and we watch it, so at least they can die. They didn't make it, they died. And in that interview he cried, and now watching back I was like, maybe he cried because he knew he had cancer too, and also the fact that these kids really wanted to watch Black Panther before they died, and they couldn't have that one last thing.
Yeah. But I think that was a smart move for him to keep it a secret.
Yeah,
Because wacha hata hivyo bro. Unacheki vile alikuwa na kazi mingi.
A lot.
Like he used to get so many movies.
I liked his movies,
because
man.
Because his career was at its peak. Sasa angeambia watu.
I don't know how he did it, man.
Black Panther 2 was almost coming out.
I don't know how walikuwa wameshoot.
No, walikuwa naifikiria.
Would you want Black Panther to come back?
That's difficult. That's a hard question.
Me, I'm selfish. I don't want it to come back.
That's a hard question. Yeah, I actually would. Because I would want them to elevate the black women. Maybe the Black Panther that lady.
I don't know. I wouldn't. Like, that's how selfish I am to a character.
Yeah.
Like, atatoa hiyo kitu and then it's not Chadwick.
Takuwa hard.
But funny enough. So if they are to bring back Black Panther, who do you think they'd give the role?
Well, it can't be Michael B. Jordan.
Of course he is the villain. If Idris Elba was young, he would have fit the profile. Idris anakaa mzee siku hizi.
Ni mzee.
If he was younger, he'd perfectly fit the role of Black Panther.
Who though?
We'll see. Oh, kuna mtoi wa Denzel Washington.
Mtoi?
Yeah, Denzel Washington has a kid who is an actor.
Hey!
Yeah, man. He's amazing. He's on a movie called Tenet. It's a new movie. I'm about to watch it. Very amazing. So, ye pia anakai niyo look ya kina Chadwick too. I'm sure they're going to just look for another black guy who looks like Chadwick.
Black hot dude, please. Emphasis on hot.
But what's baffling is how was he able to do it? Like being bulk, kufanya mazoezi, and your surgery, chemo. Like how?
It is what it is, man.
Watu wako na nguvu. It was a strong chap.
Ni ule msee mwenye manzali stretch life yake to the end, to its limit.
He did so. Unaimagine your period uko na cancer na unafanya. Have you watched 21 Bridges?
No.
You need to watch it, man. It's a good movie by him too. Like, I think it dropped last year. Very good movie. Like, since Black Panther, I've just been checking out for his movies he has done. Because I like them. But anyway.
Wow. May his soul rest in peace, man.
Anyway. It's alright. I think
until we meet again.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
That was a very phenomenal movie. Phenomenal, I must say. Anyway, let's wrap it at that point. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Have a lovely week ahead of you. Take care of yourself. Corona bado yuko Kenya manze. Like people care.
Let's talk about that in the next episode.
Okay, so. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Adios.
Truth Cafe Podcast.